would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watching up. What do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they're audible to something else. McCarthy going to put it up right away. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option. I think that this was the smarter play.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Lions will take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2nd and 14. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw, 49 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Now the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And Russell is right up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check up.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Jefferson.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
To the air with McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikes. J.J. McCarthy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after the right day begins. And we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike out with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Lions.
60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Back to throw again. Right side to Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Slot man moves right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And then, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. 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 Turn this TV off.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
On play action, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 8. Back to throw. McCarthy. Over the middle, complete to Addison. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up a third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. On the throw, led him too much that time, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm is the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
19 yards. And the Lions first down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Tracking 60.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
3rd and 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get the running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the Vikings' 48-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. McCarthy operating from the gun. Anderson holds it in. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it is caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Now McCarthy. To the left side, he's got Sanders. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And Hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. That's caught at the 2. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Will Riker
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Second and 5. They're going to look to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That's good.
Partner, a tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Tesslaw. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac Tesslaw. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Hey, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
2nd and 2. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Before and after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
11 more yards.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
To the air with McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's McCarthy. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. That's caught. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one out. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 4. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Off the RPO, he completes it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. to start the drive. McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look at it, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Lions, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.